Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and safety to all the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the sincere believers out there. This is the brother Habadiar from the GMS Toronto camp coming back at you with another one. And this video was inspired, today, with there's a lot of with all this Trump talk, Trump wanting to, take over Greenland. Um, he posted a picture today, um, of like the American flag, over Canada, over I believe it was Greenland and Colombia or some next places. And I was at work today, and my boss, he was just, you know, he was like, like what's like he was talking to me, he just asking me like what's going on with this world, like what's wrong with this Trump guy, and he thinks he can do whatever he wants, and the world is going to shits, like this is not good. And I'm he's what you would call a so-called Christian, the wacky tacky Christians. Um, and honestly, when he talks, I just just kind of nod my head. I kind of pick apart, pick at his brain a little bit to see what he thinks about certain things. And, you obviously always come to find out that these Christians don't know much. They have some knowledge, but they they lack that Rakakwadash, they lack that spiritual wisdom and understanding from Yahweh Shem Shai. So he was just saying like this world is no good, and like kind of where do we go from here type of thing. And my response to him was, these things have to happen. These things have to happen. These things are all leading up to one thing, that hour of temptation, um, World War III. So when you see these things, when you see these different events and things happen, the time that we're living in. We're living in the end times. Things have to get bad before they get good. You know, and as a watchman for Yahweh Shemel Shai, you understand this. While the rest of the world is bugging out, looking for answers, looking for solutions, looking for a understanding as to why. This the Bible speaks as to why. You know, people look for the government to give them the why. People are looking for the CP24, CNN to give them the why. But the prophets are giving you the why through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai daily, telling y'all. And when I mean y'all, I mean Jake, what is to happen, what is going to happen, what's going to go down. So let me start with Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai doesn't go out void. Everything that is spoken of in this book is going to come to pass. The wars, the rumors of wars, the uproars, the sorrows, the destruction, the judgment. You know, these are all things that you know that you've been warned about. We the videos are going out there daily. You know, the men are out there daily prophesying, warning Jake to get right, repent before it's too late. Come back to your true power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because we are living in a prophetic time. We are living in the time of prophecies. You know, we've never lived in a time where you read the scriptures and it makes so much sense because it's damn near right in front of your face. You see it on the news. You know, these things are going down. These things are gonna happen. It's gonna get worse, and these things have to happen. So you know, while you know people out there are just so out of tune. You know, the answer's right here. It's in this book. And that's why it's a scary thing to you know to not have any type of understanding as to what's going on. And to not and to not, you know, have a power, the ultimate power. Yahweh the Father and Yahweh Shai looking out for you, guiding you. This is Matthew 24 and 32. You know, the whole book of Matthew is jumping out the pages. Matthew 24, especially. Jumping out the pages. Matthew 24 and 32. Now learn a parable of a fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, then you know that summer is nigh. So, you know, when you look at it, when you look at a tree, you know, and you see the twigs, and you see, it start to bud. You know, you see those little, um, you see the leaves opening up. You know, then you know the seasons are changing. Then you know, summer is almost here. Spring is almost here. Verily I say, verse 33. So likewise, yea, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. So we don't got a lot of time. These things, the prophecies, the end times are gonna happen in this generation. The grace period is um is coming to a close. You know, with all this war. I seen a I seen a post on social media today, and it had Donald Trump's face, and it said 1 year down, 3 more to go. Can you imagine that? It's officially only been 1 year since this man has been in office for a second term, and so many things have happened. So many things have took place. People are not happy, you know, and you know, and Lord willing, there's gonna be 3 more years. So that's how you know this is the generation. This generation is the generation of the end time. That's what it says. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Yeah, the prophecies, the chip, famine of the word, martial law. earthquakes, uproars, the chip, World War III, Yahweh Shai coming back with thousands of chariots. All these things these things are going down, and they're gonna continue to escalate as we reach that grand finale. This is Luke 24 and 24 and 44. And he said unto them, These are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all these things must be fulfilled which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. Then opened he their understanding, that they might understand the scriptures. So, you know, these things, are going to be fulfilled. Everything's going to be fulfilled. They have to happen. These things have to happen. You know, yes, it may be frustrating because, shit, fuck, everything's damn near expensive. Everything's expensive. Ain't no damn jobs. You know, people are waxing worse. It's fucking, these people are demons out here. But thus said the Lord. The Lord said these things are gonna happen. So you got to take note. Take note. Get right. Repent. Repent before it's too late. Don't wait till them ICE agents are at your door to be trying to then want to go call on the name Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Don't wait till the feds come knocking on your door to want to get right. Seek him now. Seek him while he may be found. It's like, Jake takes this thing for granted because it's so accessible, because it's the videos and everything. You see the men out there, and then before you know it, you ain't gonna see the men out there. You ain't gonna see us out there, and you ain't gonna find our videos. These videos are treasure, golden. You can just imagine an individual who may know he's a Hebrew Israelite, but is fucking around, and then his ass gets thrown into some camp because he doesn't want, his ass gets thrown into some concentration camp because he doesn't want to comply with the law, and then he's thinking to himself, "Damn, I wish I could, I wish I could listen to those men's videos. It'd be uplifting." Shit's gonna get bad. Shit's gonna get bad. This is 2 Timothy 3 in the GNT. Remember that there will be difficult times in the last days. People will be selfish, greedy, boastful, and conceited. They will be insulting, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, and irreligious. They will be unkind, merciless, slanderers, violent, and fierce. They will hate the good. They will be treacherous, reckless, and swollen with pride. They will love pleasure rather than the Most High. And that's our people right now. That's 2/3 of our people right now. Backstabbing, do what they got to do to make it to the top. Just want to have fun. you know, violent, YNs, crashing out, high temper, thieves, you know. You seen all these things, you know, these characteristics, you know, are at an all-time high right now. And as things, you know, escalate, as life as life gets even harder and harder and harder, and things become more scarier because of the things that are begin that because of the things that are be going on in the world, you know. People are gonna get more cold. People are gonna wax worse. You know, they're gonna do what they gotta do. And you know, they're gonna be easy, a lot of these people are gonna be easy to control. Because they're gonna have no other option. You know? They're gonna have nothing. They ain't gonna have you how Bashim Yahushai to fall back on. They're not gonna have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding to keep them stable in the scary times to come. You know? Like I said, we're living in the time of Noah, the time of Lot. We're telling you that these things are gonna happen. Like I said, though it tarry, wait for it. We're telling you it's gonna happen. And it's only gonna get worse. You know? Jacob's trouble, if not already here, it's heating up. This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. You know, that third woe, World War III. You know, it's gonna happen. Don't think it's gonna happen 2 generations from now. You know, don't think this is gonna happen in the time when you old and your kids are all grown up and they have kids. World War III is gonna take place soon. You're seeing all the pieces. Seeing this bully America fucking go and take over, you know, just run up into nations and be snatching out their leaders. You know, this man Trump wants Canada so bad. He wants to make all these other nations a part of America. You know, that great whore. And that's why that's why, you know, these nations are gonna turn on Babylon the Great. You know, so all these things happening are all leading up, ultimately is leading up to two things. You know, all this chaos, all these wars and rumors of wars, the advanced technology, the plummeting economy, they're all leading up to World War III. You know, they're all leading up to World War III in this chip. They're all leading up to this right here, that hour of temptation. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All these things are leading up to this. So that's why these things have to happen, because the prophecies have to happen. You know, I even asked my boss today, you know, because he was like, he was blabbing on about the state of the world and just a whole bunch of other shit. And then I said, and you know, about the Antichrist, and you know, and I said to him, I said, "Do you believe in the mark of the beast?" He's like, "Yeah." So I said, what is it? He couldn't even answer my question. He said he doesn't believe it's a physical thing. It's spiritually. And I said, okay. And not even, I wasn't even about to go into that. I said, okay. I just wanted to see where his mind was at. And that's where a lot of these people's mind, they don't know what's coming down the pipeline. You know? Everyone's here trying to figure out what's going on now, and they don't even know what the mark of the beast is. They don't even know that they don't even know that this devil is gonna want to implant everybody. But you know, that's why it's scary. It's scary when the Lord, blinds you to not see these things. And then it's a blessing when you understand it. You know, you can see the vision. It all makes sense. So that's going to do it for this video. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekakwadash, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, and peace, blessing, and safety to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the sincere believers out there. Lord willing, this video was edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.